welcome to the final of Centro Basket Championships 2014. You're inside the Auditorio de la Gente in Nayarit in Mexico. It's Puerto Rico and Mexico. Two teams have made it through to this gold medal game. They played a classic in the group earlier on in the tournament where Mexico ultimately won by 10. But this is another night and there's a gold medal at stake. Puerto Rico, the most successful team in Centro Basket history. Mexico haven't won this title for 39 years, and on their way to the FIBA World Cup, they will want to have the send-off from their home fans of a gold medal. Here's the Puerto Rican roster, highlighted by Jose Barrera, number 5, 24 points in the loss to Mexico in the group stage. Only one other Puerto Rican got into double figures, Gilberto Rivera. But the front line of Ramon Clemente, Matthew Lopez, Devon Collier really stepped it up in the semi-final. They'll have to step it up again because they'll have to deal with this Mexican roster that you're just about to see. It's highlighted by Gustavo Ayon. And this front line with Adam Parada, in particular with Zamora, with Hernandez, have put together a number of performances where the team of Sergio Valdemilos have become a real force in South American basketball. The defending FIBA Americas champions of Mexico. Both teams very deep, both teams incredibly well coached. Both teams on their way to the FIBA World Cup. It was a 2-point game at the FIBA Americas last year, a 10-point game earlier in this competition. Puerto Rico need to snap that streak of losses to Mexico. No better place to do it than the final in front of the Mexican fans. We'll now have both national anthems and we'll be back to talk about some keys for the game in the last few moments before tip. Here are the national anthems. can't buy a seat in LA for love nor money. It's a sellout. The home fans have come here expecting to send off Mexico on their way to the World Cup in Spain with their first Centro basket title since 1975. That is far too long for Mexican basketball. They're on a crest of a wave with their win at the FIBA Americas last summer, and they have continued in this tournament and the rest of their preparation to demonstrate that they will be a factor in Spain. They will look to make it to the second round. Gustavo Ayon addressing the fans. It's all part of the send-off for the FIBA World Cup. Some of the members of the last Mexican team. Getting kitted up for the start of the game. They know what it's like to win this Centro basket. This current crop of Mexican players has never experienced that feeling. They want to experience it this evening. Number of key areas of matchups. The backcourt battle. How will the Mexicans construct their defense to deal with Jose Barrera? Barrera can score for fun. The Minnesota Timberwolves shooting guard is just a real handful for any team. He's well supported on this Puerto Rican lineup on the perimeter. Filiberto Oliveira has had a very, very good tournament. But you turn that around, and how will the front line of the Puerto Ricans with Devon Collier and Lamon Clemente in particular deal with the talent that is Gustavo Ayon, the Atlanta Hawks player, is just the talismanic leader of this Mexican lineup. Here are the three officials for this evening's final: Michael Whelan from Canada, and Pablo Estes and Fernando Sampietro from Argentina. So we're all set for the final of this tremendously successful tournament here in Mexico. Obviously helped by the fact that the hosts have made the final. Tremendous crowds. Beautiful part of the world. And everybody will leave here with some great memories. Puerto Rico's starting lineup: Carlos Lopez joins Clemente on the inside. Change from the semi-final starting lineup. Carlos Rivera and Javier Moraleca will join Barrera in the backcourt, and Rivera has the responsibility for getting the ball where Coach Olmos needs the ball to go. The Spanish head coach of Puerto Rico, feel he's always fighting the group, but he's really managed to get them all pointing in the right direction. Pedro Amiza at the point for Mexico, but Hernandez and Ayon is where it starts and finishes for me in terms of their strength of this Mexican lineup. Their front line is experienced with talent. Sergio Valdelimos, since his arrival in Mexico, has just had phenomenal success. FIBA Americas champion. His club team went deep into the Sudamericanas League. And JJ, the mascot, not that he needs to, getting this crowd ready for the tip. Beautiful facility, packed to the rafters. group game was feisty. The group game got a little physical towards the end. Well, let's keep the physicality, let's keep the intensity, let's keep a hand on the control on it, and we should have a great Centro Basket final here. So Mexico will be in red, Puerto Rico in white. The final of Centro Basket. (2014). We're a couple of weeks away from the start of the FIBA World Cup. At the end of September, the women have their World Championships in Turkey. All of those games on live basketball TV. That plus the remaining age group championships from around the world, plus some preparation games for the FIBA World Cup, will all be on live basketball. Check out those schedules and you'll see games like this one throughout the year. Here we go then. Final Centro Basket 2014, Mexico and Puerto Rico, and we're underway, and Mexico will have the first possession. Puerto Rico man to man, and they're in the passing lane, trying to extend the defense. Meza comes off the screen. Good ball movement, changing the angle. Look inside. It was always going to get the inside touch. Full stop. Doesn't get the drop. And a little forced on Barrera to the recognition of the crowd, and he'll love it. Carlos Rivera and Clemente combined. Clemente puts it on the floor, takes it at the defense, stops, pops the short two. Just catches the front of the ring, and Hernandez played solid defense. Meza penetrates down the middle, far side of the ring, blows the layup. Barrera's going the other way. Rivera's down the floor, but Barrera keeps. Spins to the middle, kicks it inside to out. And Rivera calms it down. Barrera pulls the trigger on the tough three and knocks it down. Two defenders hanging on his arm, and Barrera just knows how to score. Beautiful little play by Meza, gets the two. Clemente high, they're going to gap Clemente, they'll let him have it outside the three-point all game. Barrera comes off the screen, gets a mismatch, they get a recover. That's great defensive organization, that's tremendous rotations. Rivera at the point finds Clemente. That pass will be there the whole time. They're going to try and find Barrera. Great read on the screen. Strokes the three, doesn't get it. Clemente down the middle for two. Beautiful little pass. Gave Clemente the opportunity for the layup. 5-2 Puerto Rico. Ayon, backdoor cut. Great execution. Well, if you play the passing lanes, you've got to be quick, because Ayon is a great passer. And Cruz made the back cut. Move to the inside for two. Carlos Lopez gets his own account underway. Great atmosphere. Settling down, threes away, a short defensive rebound is owned by Javier Moraca. Barrera takes the ball screen for Clemente, slices it, pulls up in the lane for two. Went looking for the shot, didn't get the drop. Mexico back it out. Meza looks at what he has. Ayan looks high-low, beautiful pass, and then this goes up, doesn't get the roll. And the first 3.5 minutes has just flown by. Rivera moves it on, wants it back, doesn't get it. Lopez goes to work. And the ball's knocked out. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Will be a Puerto Rico basketball. Hernandez with the quick hands. Vaca. Herrera, great curl. Clemente wide open, gets it. Gonna shoot that foul line. Jump shot, gets it right on the buzzer for 2. Valdominos wants the 24-second violation. Ball was definitely gone before the buzzer went off. 9-4, Puerto Rico have the early lead. Ayan on the inside, first opportunity, goes up in traffic, gets contact, and will go to the free throw line. Well, Gustavo Ayon, the only stat for this whole competition he's not really excelling at is his free throw percentages. He's down at 57%. You wouldn't think he would be. Technique is great, straight lines, straight through the basketball. Makes the first. Double-double across a championship. It doesn't happen very often. Gustavo Ayon has delivered at home here. He goes 2 for 2 from the line. We've got a 3-point game. Mexico extend the defense. Barrera will bring. Now the Mexicans won't mind if Barrera has to handle it as well as try and score. He's not going to be able to do that for too many minutes. Clemente thinks about it. Bad option. Bounce pass was readable. I think we might have stole it from where we're sitting. Just looks like he doesn't want to shoot that shot. Ball knocked away. Who's coming down with it? Great pass. Great little pass. Martinez gets the 2. All about the pass though. Clemente gets it high. This is where they'll all play the pass. But as they are now. Finally gets it to Barrera. Only 7 on the shot clock. Barrera mishandles. Ball's knocked away. And with 3 seconds on the 24-second shot clock, Puerto Rico have possession on the baseline. Now we get a 14-second reset for the little bit of football. Clemente will hand it off to Barrera, and that's a foul on Meza, and Barrera doesn't enjoy it. He's going to get attention the whole game. They're going to be all over him. You know, and it's the push. It's the stuff that will wear you out as a player. Rivera fills the triple team. Clemente's on the glass, he doesn't get it. Moraca misses the open look from the foul line. 3 is gone, is short. Defensive rebound is knocked away but recovered by Javier Cruz. Cruz goes to Ayon, turnover. Barrera breaks to the middle, in traffic. At the wide open man on the corner, went for the tough shot. Clemente out 1. Outwork your opponent, good things happen. Clemente gets the 2. Martinez is not going to like that. Clemente loves it. Ramon Clemente, 6 points personal in the first 6 minutes of the game. Great start. I think that's 7 personal. And Puerto Rico have the 12-8 lead, 4 to go in period 1. It's flown by. Ayon will move the basketball on. Pedro Meza. Clemente just owned the middle of the keyway there, and they look long. Ball's knocked away. That will be a Puerto Rican basketball. Martinez did a great job getting back in transition. Now Hernandez got to make a decision with Clemente. It's too easy just to stand and gap him. But then if you let him go to the middle like that, you've got to play in one place hard. Great work on the glass. Tremendous offensive rebounding by Carlos Lopez. They don't get the 3 to drop. Chance for Mexico in transition. They trail 12-8. Meza has it. Gets to the middle. Kicks it inside out. Corner 3 is off. Needs a pass. Rivera looking. Decides there's no break. Will get it into the half court. Fires the 3. And that will be a Mexican basketball. Crowd trying to lift the home team. Quick turnaround is no good. And couldn't get it to drop. Guerrera moves it on. Lorica gets to the foul line, kicks it. Clemente gets his feet set for the long 2, doesn't hit anything. Ayon comes down with a rebound. Meza skip pass, line up the 3, turn it down. There goes up in traffic, doesn't get the drop, kept alive. They line up the 3, it's good. Yamilos orchestrates the crowd on the back of the Javier Cruz 3. Mexico close to within 1. We've got a whistle away from the ball. First rotations off the bench. Adam Parada comes in for Mexico. Baraya sits down. Puerto Rico haven't scored for the last 2 and nearly 3 minutes. Got another whistle. Hernandez is going to get charged with a foul. More substitutions. Filiberto Rivera comes in, and Rivera has to do a job coming off this bench. He was so good in the semi-final. Only other player in double figures on his team. Needs to be a factor, needs to have impact. Oh, poor decision now in the break here. Mexico. Well, they came up empty, 3-on-1. Everybody got in everyone else's way. Well, not surprising for a gold medal game. Shooting percentages at this stage, not great. Nerves will get to the most experienced people. It's a huge game. Devon Collier comes in. into the half court. Oh, they're going to call that offensive. Well, that's it's always easier with the benefit of slow motion, but when Clemente picked up his last step, the defense wasn't there and wasn't set. They walked into that, but that's easy to see in slow motion. Gutierrez. Well, the pass was there. They could see the pass. Gustavo Ayon could see it. I don't think Parada was necessarily had opened the book on the same page. Last minute of what's been intense, definitely. As our first period, both teams feeling each other out. Needs a pass, finds one. To get the drop. First points in a long time as Collier announces his arrival. Oh, nice cut, inside, outside, the extra pass lines it up. They exploit the closeouts. Tough move on the inside. Cruz has stayed with the play. Last few seconds. Rivera. That's an offensive foul. That's called dumb at this stage with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Matthew Lopez just doesn't need to do this. Well, to be fair to Lopez, wasn't really a lot there. .6 seconds for Mexico to hopefully get a shot. .6, they get it in. He's fouled while it's on the floor. That won't be shots. .2 seconds. Rivera picks up foul number 2. That's not a good number. .2. They have enough time to catch and then go up. They don't have to go up in the one motion. That'll do it though. Oh. .4 means you do have to literally catch it and shoot it. Like that. Got it! Javier Cruz gets the fans on their feet here. They're still saying they should wipe it off. They've got to have a look, surely. 14-6, Mexico have the lead at the end of the first quarter. Puerto Rico needs to just get this sorted and forget it and get on with the game. But .4 is tough to catch, get set and go up.
Hey! First down! Joaquin! 4, 3, 5. Hey, screen. Pick and roll. Pick and roll. 5, 3. Pause. 4, 5. Go. Hey, en defensa. Defensa. No puede. When we pass the ball, it's pass and catch. You stay with me.
Correcto. El pick, los pick con haz fintas de bloqueo en el pick lateral. En el pick lateral voy y lo pongo y leerlo para darle el balón. Y tú acompañas. Correcto. Y trabajamos sobre el 14, el zurdo, el que defiende a él. Perdón, el 4. Ahí sí que podéis romper fuerte. Porque además no salen agresivos y en los pick podemos saltar. ¿De acuerdo? ¿Vale? Quiero bloquear directo. Vale, más ritmo en ataque. Aquí estamos bien, pero más ritmo en ataque.
Vamos.
Vale,
Estamos bien.
vamos.
Here we go then, start of the second quarter. Puerto Rico will have the first possession. Gilberto Rivera gets it into the half court. Collier's got to be a factor. He's got to get that athleticism on the glass. Alexander doesn't get it to go, but they do retain possession. Gilberto Rivera is in the game. Comes off the screen, knocks down the three, and gives Puerto Rico the lead at the start of this second quarter. Gutierrez moves it on. And they take away the lane. That's fire up the three and don't get the drop. Rosario moves it on. Collier with a little dribble to the baseline, doesn't get the drop, but they use the whole of the shot clock. And both teams struggling to be aggressive offensively. Cruz steps through, he's going to get called for the travel. Rivera moves it on. Franklin is off. That should be a Puerto Rican basketball. Looks like they've given it to Mexico though. They're much closer than I am. Still only the 1-3 in the first 2 minutes of this second period. Full stool. Great curl by Gutierrez. Stoll in the lane, floats it, doesn't get 10 feet high. Oh, saved and recovered by Aon, who hung around. And you don't mind where they come from. He picks up the first 2 points for Mexico after 2.5 minutes of their second period. Lopez outside will hand it off, tries to, can't get it, now he does. Rosario. Lopez just wasn't decisive at all. We got a mid-court foul. Yeah, it's already gone before the clock ticked over. Aon outside will give Gutierrez the basketball. Now we're going to get a whistle on that denial. In fact, we're not getting the whistle for the foul, which I thought we had. We've got a travel call. Cruz called it. Crowd are confused. There's a lot of them to be confused too. Can't complete in transition, they come up empty. The three has gone by Rosario, nothing but string. So after missing the easy two, they give up a wide open three. And Michael Rosario makes them pay for that. That's a good call by the official, completely out of control on the dribble. And Clemente just held his ground and stood there, and Gutierrez is charged with the offensive foul. Puerto Rico. They will try and control the basketball. 8 on the shot clock. Rosario backs it out. This is going up. Got to go up. They go out of bounds. Tried to bite a foul. Aon has it now in the block, goes to the middle, inside, outside, Cruz on the penetration with the floater, doesn't get the drop, but it will be retained by Mexico. Puerto Rico show the zone out of bounds. Contributions, that's what players have to give. And Aon's up and he's after it, he's going on the inside, he has to move it off. And there'll be a new 14 seconds. Cruz, nowhere to go, makes the pass, there's a hard foul on the inside as Parada cut to the hoop. He'll go to the free throw line. Filiberto Oliveira picks up foul number 1. Well, Parada across the tournament shooting 90% from the free throw line. It should be points in the bank for the big man. Parada goes 2 for 2 from the line, ties it at 20 apiece halfway through this second period. We beat the press with just the one pass. Collier gets it inside, outside. Rosario is hot. 2 from 2 from beyond the arc, restores the lead, and Puerto Rico out in front by 3. Turnover, tough pass. Defensive rotation as they rolled on the screen was so good. Everyone jumped to the middle, took away the option for the roller. No, just about gets it over. Wow. Franklin with a 3, and all of a sudden, Puerto Rico hotting up. Trying to answer with a 3, but they're out of bounds on the catch. There's a foul away from the ball. So a missed 3 for Martinez. As Collier picks up the personal. It's like WWF under there. And Parada has to make his point, so the opportunity is given away by Mexico. Vieira gets it into the half court. Rosario was going to lay it up, line up the 3 again. They get a sneak out on it. And they can't give the 2 because Javier Cruz finished the play. Roberto Oliveira picks up the personal. Martinez picks himself up and will go to the line. Pedro Meza and Jose Barrera come in for Mexico and Puerto Rico, respectively. An eternity over this second free throw. Now he has Martinez has the basketball. makes it a 4-point game with 4 to go in the half. And the crowd continue the love affair. Guerrero comes off the screen. Pass. Down low and one. That's great execution. And Clemente is really in the game. Clemente to make the 3-point play and go on a 10 points personal. Can't do it, but an offensive rebound as Alexander Franklin comes down. Rosario lines up the 3, rims one. Can't get it. Great work by Lopez. But it's Mexico who'll bring it. 4-on-3 break. They've just got to find the open man. Here he is for 3. Way off. Barrera comes down and pushes. On the foul line, jump shot finds the screen. Rider goes on to 4 personal. And Mexico are so good at hanging around. When things aren't going exactly how they want them, they'll hang around. Barrera tries for the same option, doesn't get it. Has to be an unsportsmanlike foul. What on earth was Michael Rogelio doing? So, I mean, 2 shots and possession. For Mexico, that will give them a chance to tie or even take the lead with a 3. .240 in the half to go. A 3-point game. Bodies everywhere. So the foul was charged, and as a result of Mexico being in the penalty, that will mean Alexander Franklin will walk the length of the floor to shoot the throws. Gutierrez goes down with a pass. And trying to work in the QA, go with a right hand hook. That's no good. Barrera hunts it down. That's a beautiful pass to Rosario. All about the pass. Timeout, Mexico. Great series by Puerto Rico. Point of transition, phenomenal. The pass from Barrera was simple, but so effective. Mexico take the timeout. Puerto Rico have the lead. Let's go listen to these timeouts.
A ver, cambia por esto. Vamos a ver una cosa. Primero tiene que haber más circulación de balón. Llegamos a un objetivo y lo paramos. Ahora puede ser eso o lo que sea, está muy cerrado. ¿Qué necesitamos? Quiero que juguemos bloqueo directo, corte para bloqueo directo, lateral, por un lado o por otro, ahora me da igual. Entonces meter el pick y no estar y acompañar de la contraria porque está muy cerrado. Correcto, en las continuaciones, atacar porque podemos atacar, mirar aquí o mirar la contrario. Y a partir del balón en la contrario, tomar decisiones, o tiro 1 contra 1. Pero el balón no está circulando a la inversión. Y luego, necesitamos que el balón se mueva más rápido. Llegamos y estamos jugando muy parados. Y necesitamos más circulación de balón. Me da igual lo que sea. Si llega la bola dentro, en primera opción es difícil jugar, correcto, ¿vale? Entonces trabajamos bloqueo directo lateral y trabajamos con cuerno a cuerno al lado también, ¿vale? Por el lado de 5, para que
Viene.
Vamos. 1, 2, 3, go.
Los cuernos los cobras tú.
So Mexico after the timeout will come and look at a 1-2-2 zone that comes out of the Puerto Rican timeout. It's going to match up though. Goes to man after the look. Aeon gets it to the wing. Inside, they're going to knock that away. Turnover, chance for Barrera to lead the break for Puerto Rico. Gets the early staggered screen. Now he needs a pass. Well, I'm going to have to see a replay to comment. Well, it's a little bit harsh if Humberto Hernandez has the palm of his hand all over Barrera. They're going to go offensive that way, the other way again. Hernandez picks up his first foul. Both teams in the penalty. 1:20 to go in the half. Three is gone. It's long. Defensive rebound is collected by Gutierrez. Gutierrez goes baseline, gets to the middle. Nice handle. Turnover. Franklin going up is fouled. They're going to call that unsportsmanlike. Alexander Franklin holds the face. Not really sure why he's holding his face, given that the replay shows no contact with the face, but he looks in a lot of discomfort. The train is on, he's going to have to leave the floor. Well, you've already seen how important that Alexander Franklin is. He's going to be fine, I think. He's going to have to leave the floor now, which means whoever comes in will have to shoot the throws. Carlos Riviera comes off the bench to shoot the throws, makes the first. And he goes 2 for 2 to make it an 8-point game. Last minute of what's been a great first half. When we see the stats, the statistics, numbers-wise for field goal percentages won't be great. That's the pressure of the gold medal game. Lopez moves it on. 3 is fired, is short. Defensive rebound by Gustavo Ayon, and there's a chance for Mexico to eat into this 8-point lead. Oh, they've broken it down again. Oh! Rosario flushed it quick. Got off the floor quick. Gets the 10 points quick, as he has exploded in this second quarter. And the emotion sits with Puerto Rico. 19-4 from the bench. It's a big, big number. Mexico looking for inspiration. Well, the crowd is, to an extent, in the Tepic now like stunned silence at the moment. They trail 10, and they should get the last shot of the half. Rosario with 7 points in the last 5 minutes, big time. Oh, great work to get the rebound by England. They so desperately needed the points, knocked away. And Puerto Rico will take the timeout with 5 seconds to go.
José, Mike, Mojica, Rivera y Frankie. Saca. Saca. Carlos.
Carlos se queda
Aquí.
nomás. Del otro lado. Saca de aquí.
Carlos. José. Mike. Mo. No. Frankie. Mo. Jose. Bloquea. Mike. You go. Jose aquí. Back screen. You go. Jose aquí. D. Si hay balón, rápido, todos abiertos. ¿Ok? Hay que intentar darle el balón a Jose.
Let's try to get the
Okay,
ball to Jose Juan.
okay.
Let's try to
The
get the
ball
ball
is
to Jose
Jose.
Juan.
Open. No screen.
He's gonna read it.
I'm going this way. If I go this way,
Pero,
you come this way. If I go this way, you go that way.
escucha, si el balón te llega y te doblan, balón a Carlos y Eslano. ¿Ok? Todos abiertos. ¿Ok?
Don't throw away the
Okay.
ball.
Hey, ready for play pass. Ready for play pass.
The coach was very, very specific. Everybody that he has put to the floor here has the ability to shoot the three. There's more than enough time to get it down the floor. So Mexico up the floor, 6.8 seconds to go. Well, Rosario's wide open down the middle. They get it to Rivera. They get the three away. Rosario, oh, it's no good, and that'll do it for the half. We've reached half time in the championship game here in the 2014 Centro basket. And Puerto Rico have an 8-point lead, 35-27. It's been intense. It really has been intense. At times, it's not been the prettiest, but it's a championship game. Nerves really did play a part early on. There's the scoring breakdown by quarter. Puerto Rico clicking into gear. Mexico 11 points only in that second period. Stats wise, Mexico down at 33 and 28%. Rebounds are keeping them alive a little. Everything else fairly even. So Mexico, with the weight of the nation, trying to win their first Centro basket since 1975. The pressures appear to be a little much at the moment. They trail 35-27. We'll leave you with these stats, some game leaders and some highlights, and we'll be back for the second half in around 10-12 minutes. Well, welcome back. Puerto Rico out on the floor. Mexico just about to join them. Puerto Rico with the 35-27 halftime lead. Now we're underway. 20 minutes to decide who will be 2014 Centro basket champions. Inside, outside, first play for Mexico. Off the glass for two. It's good for Martinez as he took it to the ring strong. Much more aggressive start. Riker gets it into Barella. Barella chased, feels the double team. Great rotation. Martinez comes up with a steal. Aon leads the break, knocks away and stolen by Mojica. And Barrera has it in broken play. Looks for space. Stops, pops, blocked from behind. Great play. Aon on the trowel, gets inside, steps through off the glass, is fouled as he goes up. Aon comes out ready in the second half. Well, statement play by Aon. 6 and 9 so far. Points production down. Free throws, as he said earlier on, been poor by his own standards across the tournament. Hasn't missed tonight though. Just to make it a 4-point game. Which he does. Mexico out the gate quick in this second half. Carlos Rivera gets Puerto Rico into the half court. Change of matchups on the inside. Barrera steps back, finds Clemente. Goes against Aon. Clemente rushed the shot, got it deep. Mexico looking to run. And Clemente picks up foul 3. And Aon has taken on himself to just pick up the emotion level. Referees have to see things for what they are and who's initiating contact, but let's see where we go from here. Hernandez has it. Meza tries to turn the corner, does so, goes strong off the glass, doesn't get the roll, defensive. Rebound is collected by Mojica, he pushes. Well, the pass would have been there, but Lopez just did not attack the space he could have got. Oh, it's great by Clemente, show really hard, gets held. Clemente gets a tremendous effort. Barrera off the screen, gets hit a little. Nice job to the inside. Lopez goes up, he's blocked. And Aon has just made statement after statement after statement in this first 2.5 minutes. Blocks, he's gone to the ring strong. bodies all over the floor on that last play, so they're taking a while to dry the floor. Oh, great little second step for the two. And Cruz's footwork was tremendous. 6-0 start to the start of this third, and Cruz leads all scorers with 13. Pereira tries to get it going, went looking for points, comes up short. And Puerto Rico are going to have to take the timeout. And that ties it at 35. That's an 8-0 start. 3:10 into the third quarter. Aon has just taken this over emotionally, and he's got a lot of support across the roster. Both Martinez, Cruz, Hernandez, they've all played hard at the start of this third. So if you take into account the end of that first half, that's a 10-0 run for Mexico. Scores are tied at 35.
No podemos jugar, llegar aquí y atacar esto. No pasamos el balón. Atrás. Otra vez. Cruz. Ya está 16. Penetra. River. Batón. Curva. Ya nos han metido aquí debajo. Ya no somos presionados. Primer pick and roll. Ya no hacemos gol. Vamos, chicos. Pases. 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 Órale, órale, órale. México.
Well, it definitely is Mexico who have come out the aggressor. A double-double for Aon. We've still got almost half a game to play. Be the aggressor. That's the key in this situation. The 10-0 run, 6 of those are Aon's. Rosario's in the game. Amos wanted to move the ball moved. He wanted the ball on the floor. He needs to pass the ball. This is what Puerto Rico's coming at that timeout have been charged to do. Short jump shot off the dribble. And Carlos Lopez comes up short. Chance for Mexico to take the lead. Inside options. Hernandez moves it and reverses the basketball. Martinez moves it on. Great find. Hernandez for three. He's short. Great offensive rebound though. Cruz was going up. Meza was going after it before the ball had even moved. Martinez. We got a whistle. Devin Collier joins the game. He has to become a factor. Great move to the hoop. And Martinez does exactly what his staff wanted him to do, be aggressive to the basket. Great curl, great finish. Hard shoulder screen. Pereira fails the double team. They're going to call him offensive. He's not going to like it. Aon's going to stay down and enjoy the moment, should we say. Listen to this crowd now, trying to lift their team home. Puerto Rico still pointless in this third quarter. Not only pointless, but already in the penalty. The emotion had to go somewhere, and that didn't hit a thing. Literally 5 minutes now without points for Puerto Rico. Barrera, Clemente down the middle, tries to step through, gives it up. Collier goes up, great use of his body. Protected the ball beautifully, nice pass from Clemente, and Collier gets himself going. Few people getting together to have a chat, possibly about the meaning of life, you never know. Tied up at 37, 4:52 to go in the third. Hernandez does what he should do, steps to the line, stops the talk, makes the throw. Mexico open out a 2-point lead on the back of those two. Reverse layup is good. Clemente's had a really consistent game so far. 11 points on 5 from 9 shooting. He's not backed down one step. It's a great little penetration. They don't get the drop. There's no angle for the shot. And Pedro Meza comes up empty. Barrera, great pass. Lazaro for 2. Barrera makes the pass. Puerto Rico back up and running. 12 points personal for Rosario. 4 to go in the third. Hernandez lines it up for 3. It's short. Defensive rebound is Barrera's. Great box out by Clemente. Barrera is fouled as he tries to attack the middle. Clemente going at it with Aon. It's good to see Clemente is not backing down. He boxed him out really well. It's a good matchup now. Barrera goes at the defense on the move. He draws contact. Barrera trying to space the floor. Rosario spreads wide. Here's Lopez. Collier trying to create some space. Turnover. 3-on-1 break. Got to score, but they get the foul. Carlos Rivera. Substitutions coming in for Puerto Rico. Matthew Lopez joins. Meanwhile, Aloha Martinez on the free throw line. Makes the first. Martinez, if he makes this, he'll be the third of the Mexican lineup into double figures on the evening. game on then. Roman Martinez on the free throw line. A little gesture, a trademark. He goes 2 for 2, ties it at 41. This is what it's all about. Medals, trophies, silverware. To be a champion in a major international tournament. Way short on the three for Barrera. He's gone, short defensive rebound. Barrera has a chance to push. Barrera in broken play. Rosario, feet set for three, is long. Lopez tries and doesn't succeed, and the box out by Martinez was enough. And we're locked at 41 with 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Valente needing a little bit of TLC on the sideline. Hernandez got it! Great find by Ayon. They had to help down. He found the open man, knocks down the three. Rivera, Carlos Rivera has a look, gets a little sloppy with the ball. Substitutions coming in for Puerto Rico. Roberto Rivera will join. Carlos Rivera sits. Barrera gets a break. And Alexander Franklin joins. Great work on the glass. Collier flashes it as he goes back up. Weak side position, just held it, went strong. Hernandez, is it back-to-back threes? Yes, it is. Knocks it down with confidence, and Ayon finds him again. He was 0 for 4, he's 2 for 6. Mexico with a 4-point lead. Rosario. A lot of dribble. He's going to draw the contact from Ivan Gutierrez. Gutierrez picks up foul number 2. Martinez moments off the floor. Gutierrez gives it up. Martinez feeling it. Is long. Rosario does a great job 1-on-3. He's on and hangs on. Franklin just managed to get it away. Rosario will back it out. And there's going to be a blocking foul. A little bit feisty was the group gate. This is feisty with a capital F. Collier relieves the ball with the pressure. Roberto Rivera goes strong, goes up, gets the 2. Turn the corner and attack the space, gets the 2. 5 points personal. Last minute of the third quarter. This is set up for just a classic fourth quarter for a championship. He lines up the 3, it's good. Gutierrez led all scorers in the group game. Wakes up in the third quarter, gets his first points of the game. There again, penetrates to the corner. Nailed the three from deep in the corner. Alexander Franklin. Toe to toe, heavyweight time now. Gutierrez on the floor. Going up, gets blocked. Is fouled by Rosario, who acknowledges straight away. Gutierrez will pick himself up, get to the free throw line. Gutierrez from the free throw line makes the first. Well, Gutierrez shooting around 78% from the free throw line. I don't know what that is. Someone saw something. Meanwhile, Gutierrez will step up for the second one. As I say, shooting around 78% across the tournament. Goes 2 for 2. Stands up when he's needed. 4.5 seconds left in the period. Mexico have turned an 8-point deficit into a 4-point lead in this quarter. We go to the halfway line. There's a foul. I don't think anyone's in the penalty, therefore it'll be a sideline basketball. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Mexico have just outscored Puerto Rico in that quarter by 12. They went in 8 down, come out 4 up. They had the momentum. Just 10 minutes away. Will Mexico win their first Centro basket for 39 years? Or will Puerto Rico continue with their status as the most successful team in Centro basket?
Muy buena. Cuando estamos metiendo la bola, están apretando aquí las líneas de pase. Lo que hacéis, corte y reemplazo, ¿vale? Porque hay que sea claro, no quiero pérdida de balón ahí, y jugando a la inversión, ¿correcto? Solo eso y llegando, solo eso y llegando, Pero el meter interior nos ordena muy bien a todos, ¿correcto? Y estamos encontrando tiros muy buenos. Atrás, ¿cómo estáis, chicos? Atrás, ¿cómo estáis? Vamos, vamos. El pico en barea perpendicular, no lateral. Y ahora, si lo llevas haciendo bien 30 minutos, tienes que hacerlo bien 10 minutos. ¿Vale? ¿Vale? Último minuto, último minuto. ¡Órale!
Here we go then, fourth quarter. Final quarter of the whole championship. Mexico have the 4-point lead, Puerto Rico had the first possession. Alejandro Carmona gets his first floor time of the game at the start of the fourth. Short jump shot is off. Carmona gets a piece, but the rebound is owned by Aon. Three's gone and nailed. Cruz from deep. Fearless. 16 personal. 6 from 10 from the floor. It's a 7-point lead. It's a little deja vu, like the group game, with Mexico trailing most of the game, coming back to win in the fourth. The only saving grace for Puerto Rico is they have more time now to re-establish what they had early. Rivero down the middle, gets to the far side of the ring, tries to make the pass, and a 24-second violation. Offensive rebounding now for Roman Martinez. He's doing it all. 12 personal, boards, rebounds, both ends of the floor. There's a blocking foul on Martinez as Alexander Franklin tried to create. How long before Barrera comes back? How long can Puerto Rico function without him? Pressure relief. Rivera gets to the ring, nothing. Aon comes down with a rebound, puts it on the floor, chance to run. Numbers down the floor for Mexico, but they're going to come up empty. Mexico on the end line. Pulls out with Javier Cruz, goes on the inside, Aon hits nothing. Recovered. Rosario comes down with it. Can't get the roll. There's a lid on that basket at the moment. Wide open, Hernandez is off. Ball kept alive, and ball is chased down by Carlos Uliera. For Puerto Rico.
Keep pushing, guys. Let's go. 7 minutes. Let's go. Fucking go. Let's go.
Hey, José May, ¿por qué nos hemos caído otra vez? ¿Por qué? Hey, ¿por qué otra vez? José, ¿por qué no dominamos el rebote? ¿Por qué hemos hablado de Ayón? ¿Por qué el pick and roll ahora es ventaja? ¿Por qué? ¡Hey! ¿Qué pasa? No es pizarra. No es pizarra. ¿Qué pasa, Chito?
Go, big guys. Go, big. Go, let's try.
Hey, hay tiempo de sobra. We made. Listen. We made.
Oh, Coach Allen, that Puerto Rican timeout. It wasn't technical. It wasn't they're going to run this. There's no tactical thing. They're just getting outworked. He just wanted to make that point. He's down 11 with 7 to go. Plenty of time. Clemente outside is going to hand off. Pereira has it. Gets it back to Clemente. Wide open for 3. It's good. Alexander Franklin shot the ball beautifully. 3 for 5 from the three-point line. 10 personal. Turnover. Gutierrez. Pereira gets to the middle. They blow the layup, but Clemente had to come up with a tip. Did so. 13 points personal. That, like many other stats in this game, are literally tied up. 13 points each on second chance points. Both teams are battling on the glass at the moment. Mexico have just had a bit of a hot streak to take the 6-point lead. 6 minutes to go. As always, it starts at this end. It starts at the defensive end for both teams. Turnover, Pereira has it, 3-on-1 break, should be and is the 2.
la zona impar, aunque se ponga luego par, ¿de acuerdo? Y los dos movimientos atacamos con cuernos con pase o cuernos lados, ¿vale? Atacamos con cuernos pase, creo que van a pasar hombre a hombre, pero es igual. Este define hacia el lado de 5, 4 se abre, damos balón aquí, tú coges el ajuste y quiero lo primero jugar interior. Las ventajas de la zona impar están aquí primero y en las esquinas después. Tenemos los dos tiradores, con lo cual a partir de ahí, y si no en la esquina o a la inversión, y abrimos la defensa y buscamos de dentro hacia afuera. ¿Queda claro? Y a partir de ahí divisiones. Leer por si pasan en hombre a hombre, pero jugamos con ritmo. En hombre a hombre, si están en hombre a hombre, vamos a jugar atacando a Carmona. Con indirecto, no con directo, con indirecto.
¡Vamos, vamos!
No permitamos bandejas, la llevamos a la
¡Vamos, 4 arriba!
Oh, that's what everyone's playing for. That trophy plus those medals. And we are not far away from knowing who will be picking up the Central Basket trophy. Martinez has been superb for Mexico. Both ends of the floor. 4-point game. Just over 5.5 minutes left. Gutierrez knocks it down. It's the same. It's deja vu. Gutierrez came through in the fourth in the group. He's doing it again. 8 points in the quarter. Clemente steps outside. Brulera steps back for three. Way off. Went looking for it. And Gutierrez with the 7-point advantage. Spins, looks for a pass. Great work on the glass. Martinez just did a phenomenal job being active on the glass. Gutierrez spins, puts up the weak shot because he's challenged by Clemente. But from nowhere, Martinez just works so hard to get position. He gets the putback. Not quite sure what we have, unless there was an off-the-ball foul, which I think that's what it looks like. Gutierrez, an 80% free throw shooter, just knocks them down. 10-point game, under 5 to go. Mexico that close to putting to bed 39 years without a Central Basket championship. Martinez moves it on. Gutierrez, baseline, comes back. And that'll be a front to back. Well, the ball comes out Clemente's hands on the way up. Barrera gets it down. Clemente thinks about it. Goes up off the glass. And he'll go to the free throw line. That'll be Aon's foul. Lemon Clemente absolutely needs the second free throw. Doesn't get it. Great. I'm assuming it's a lane violation, but I'm not sure. What I am sure about is that Mexico come down with the ball. 10 up, 4 to go. Aon will go to the free throw line. Mexico can smell it, they can see it, they can almost touch it. Aon for the free throw line to give them a 12-point lead when we come back after the Puerto Rico timeout. In fact, it's just Clemente fouling out. They haven't taken the timeout. It's the roll on the first. It's going to be tough for Puerto Rico now. They've got to retain their composure and discipline, and Barrera just pulled away at the defense. Mexico have their 12-point biggest lead of the game. Still plenty of time. They can score in a hurry, can Puerto Rico. And Gutierrez will go to the free throw line. Oh, Gutierrez just loves the occasion, makes the first. Shooting 80% across the tournament. Just to make it a 14-point game. Well, offensively, Puerto Rico have just completely dried up in this second half. Lopez out top, finds Barrera. Stop, fire the three, way short, defensive rebound, and they can't control. It will still be a Puerto Rico basketball. You've got to want them to see going and breaking the defense down, turning the defense, being the aggressor. 10-0 run in the last 3 minutes for Mexico. The follow by Hernandez, his 10th point. And Puerto Rico were nowhere when he ran the floor harder than anybody else to get the offensive rebound. Puerto Rico take the timeout. It's the last throw of the dice. It's a tough ask now. They have the scorers. I just don't know if they have the belief right now.
Días para llegar a este juego.
We have been working 7 days for this game.
Vamos a jugar como un equipo.
Play as a team. Play as a team.
Vamos con el juego de pick and roll, sobre vueltas, controles y cuerdas. Vamos a ver si podemos jugar llegando. Ahora, va con Franklin, con Mike, con Carlos, con Philly, da lo mismo. Siempre, Franklin Pop, Matt, Rock. Una buena L para meternos. Él. Mike. Franklin. Sacas por aquí a Carlos. Pase. Cortas. Sale.
Go quick, guys. Go quick.
Go quick. Roll, Philly, Matt. Vamos.
Keep going.
Well, they've got to come down, get things quickly, get stops. There's still enough time, but it has to happen right now. They can't spend time with it. Carlos Rivera. And Puerto Rico, that's the first time they've moved in a long time offensively. Well, what must Horacio Lamas be thinking right now? Former player. Wouldn't have seen Mexico in this situation since 1975, on the verge of a Centro basketball championship. Lopez stops, fires the jump hook, doesn't get it to drop. Just indecisive. Rosario chased that one down. He picks it up. Going baseline, he's fouled, and it'll be an end line possession, unless it's called unsportsmanlike, which I think it might have been. Yep. Francisco Cruz. This is one of those moments. It has to be unsportsmanlike. Javier Moreca comes back. Rosario makes these, and then they score from the ensuing possession. They keep alive the dream. Rosario makes both. It's a 14-point game. They have to come out the sideline possession here and get something quick. Carlos Uliera gets it back. A defensive effort by Gutierrez. Rosario goes far side of the ring, doesn't get the roll. Tough shot. And Aon has yet another rebound. Last 2 minutes. Cruz finds Aon, who goes, looks to the turnaround jump shot, doesn't get the roll. And Lopez with a rebound. They've got to push and shoot. They've got to push and get something early. Come off the screen here. Lopez deep inside with the jump hook is no good. Goes after his own rebound, but knocks it out of bounds. And with 1:40 to go, Mexico, it's closer and closer to another piece of silverware. And that sums up the second half. The penetration to Alexander Franklin wide open, and they can't make the pass. They throw it out of bounds. We're ticking on to the last minute. Mexico had the 14-point lead. Aon's going to hand this off. Keeps it. Goes baseline to the reverse layup. Pretty play. 16-point lead for Mexico. Aon has 16 points. He also has 14 rebounds to go with that. The three is good for Rivera. Too little, too late. Every one of these 39 years in this competition without a win will just tick off right now. Gutierrez will go to the free throw line. He's been perfect in the fourth quarter. He's got that edge about him. He's a bit abrasive, which rubs off on this Puerto Rican lineup. And he misses his first free throw of the fourth quarter. Gutierrez milking the moment. The crowd counting it down. Mexico at home are the 2014 Centro Basket champions. They win this title for the first time since 1975. For the second year in succession, they beat Puerto Rico to a major title. and they'll enjoy the moment. They'll get back to preparation camp and they'll make their way to Spain for the FIBA World Cup. Puerto Rico will do the same thing, but they'll have to get over the disappointment of losing another major championship to Mexico. It's been a phenomenal Central Basket with packed crowds who are now going to have a big party. Hernandez was immense. His partnership on the inside with Aon was crucial. And there it is, confirmation. Centro Basket, 2014 champions at Mexico. Aon being the center of attention. He has led this team emotionally as well as with his points and rebounds. But this team grows every year in confidence. FIBA America's champions last year. Who knows who they might upset in the 2014 FIBA World Cup. The presentation will begin shortly. Obviously we will stay with you to show you that. But for the moment, let's just take in these pictures of a crowd that has seen something that hasn't been seen with the Mexican team for 39 years. And if the last 2 years have been phenomenal for Mexico, will they continue next year? This gets them an automatic qualification to the FIBA Americas Championships in Monterrey. This builds their confidence ahead of the World Cup. They are in the most unbelievably tough group in the World Cup with the host Spain and France, to mention just two. The presentation party currently being introduced to the crowd. No one's left. The gym is still packed. And members of the Mexican Olympic Committee will be making the presentations. Along with the president of the Mexican Professional League. And the president of the Mexican Basketball Federation.
Vamos con la premiación del tercer lugar y vamos a recibir con un fuerte aplauso a República Dominicana.
And the bronze medalists from the Dominican Republic being announced and arriving behind their national flag.
En ese momento invitamos a los equipos que entren a la cancha. Invitamos al equipo de Puerto Rico.
And Puerto Rico, the silver medalists, will now follow them into the arena.
Bien, ahí está el equipo puertorriqueño, un fuerte aplauso, un gran esfuerzo. Son los subcampeones del Centro Básquet 2014. Venga, hay que recibirlos como se merece.
So Puerto Rico,
Ahí está llegando el equipo puertorriqueño,
who again for 3/4 of the game looked like they were going to be the 2014 Centro Basket champions, but Mexico, as they did in the group, came past them in the fourth quarter.
Invitamos también al equipo campeón, y ellos son México.
And Mexico will come into the arena.
Es campeona del Centro Básquet 2014. Obtienen boletos para el preolímpico, para el panamericano, y ahora son los campeones del Centro Básquet 2014. México está presente, México está ahí, y vamos, por supuesto, que a pasar a lo que es la ceremonia de premiación. Después de tener a los equipos protagonistas, vamos ahora a lo que es la ceremonia de premiación del tercer lugar, y ello corresponde a República Dominicana.
Los invitamos a subir al podio y las autoridades, Roberto Sandoval Castañeda, gobernador del estado de Nayarit.
So the presentation party will first award the bronze medals to the Dominican Republic.
Y el licenciado Carlos Padilla Becerra, presidente de la COM, y Ruperto Herrera, presidente de la CONCENCABA, entregarán las medallas al equipo de República Dominicana.
Well, there's a lot of people putting medals over people's heads, so they should be able to whip through these teams very quickly.
Elpidio Fortuna, número 6. Juan Coronado, número 7. Ángel Suero, número 8. Eduard Santana, número 9. Kevin Peña, número 10. Víctor Liz, número 11. Eloy Vargas, número 12. Adris de León, número 13. Orlando Sánchez, número 14. Ronald Roberts, número 15. Manuel Guzmán. Su coach, José Mercedes. Asistente de coaches, Melvin López. Y ahí está el trofeo que se le entrega al capitán del equipo.
So the defending champions from 2012
Eduard Santana.
pick up the bronze medal in 2014. A tough loss to Puerto Rico in the semi-final left them in the bronze medal game where they overcame Cuba.
Puerto Rico.
And Puerto Rico announced as the silver medalists.
Ahí está la entrega de medallas. Número 4, Devon Collier. Número 5, José Barea. Número 6, Alexander Franklin. Número 7, Carlos Rivera. Número 8, Filiberto Rivera. Número 9, Alejandro Carmona. Número 10, Carlos López. Número 11, Javier Mojica. Número 12, Luis Villafañe. Número 13, Michael Rosario. Número 14, Matthew López. Número 15, Ramón Clemente. Coach, Francisco Olmos. Asistente de coaches, Carlos Calcaño. Y el trofeo se entrega y lo recibe su capitán.
So Puerto Rico will go and continue their preparations for the FIBA World Cup as the silver medalist in Centro Basket.
Y ahora es el momento de que el equipo ganador del Campeonato Centro Básquet Masculino 2014 y antes de la entrega del primer lugar se entregará el premio al jugador más valioso, que es el Nayarita Gustavo Ayón.
Sí, de Zapotlán, Nayarit, Gustavo, el titán Nayarita, Ayón. Jugador más valioso del torneo, recibe este reconocimiento por este gran esfuerzo por parte de Modesto Robledo, presidente de
Gustavo Ayón
Juan Manuel González, presidente
is
de la
the
Liga
tournament
Nacional de
MVP.
Básquetbol Profesional, además del gobernador del estado Roberto Sandoval. Ahí está.
No one in this gym
Para el jugador más
will have
valioso,
any
Gustavo
quibble with that decision
Ayón.
at all. Points, rebounds, and emotionally he has led this Mexican
Llegó el
team.
momento esperado. Después de 7 días de actividad, nos vamos con el equipo campeón del Centro Básquet 2014 y es el equipo de México.
And Mexico are the 2014 Central Basket champions.
Campeonato Centro Básquet masculino 2014.
They will receive their medals.
Todos los integrantes recibiendo cada una de sus medallas. Paul Stoll,
From the presentation party.
Román Martínez, Jorge Gutiérrez,
Coach Valdemiros has done a marvelous job, just receives his medal.
Francisco
FIBA America's champions, now the Centro Basket champions, on their way to the World Cup, and next year they will defend that FIBA America's title in Monterrey.
Héctor Hernández, Gabriel Girón, Rodrigo Zamora, Adam Parada, Gustavo.
It's a group of players that have come through their junior development programs pretty much at the same time. They're at their peak. The trick for Mexico will be to replace and develop that team over the next 5 years. But at the moment, all they're worried about is that. holding the trophy. That means they are Centro Basket champions in 2014.
Pedimos a las autoridades nos hagan el favor de quedarse un momentito con nosotros porque viene por ahí la entrega de reconocimientos.
And now we'll have the national anthem of Mexico.
La Federación Internacional de Baloncesto FIBA Américas hará un reconocimiento al gobierno de Nayarit, la CONADE y Comité Olímpico Mexicano. Y le pedimos a don Alberto García, secretario general de FIBA Américas, y a don Ruperto Herrera, presidente de CONCENCABA, hagan la entrega de dichos reconocimientos al gobernador del estado de Nayarit, Roberto Sandoval Castañeda. Un evento sin precedentes, el Centro Básquet Masculino 2014 y el más importante en la historia deportiva en el estado de Nayarit. Invitamos al licenciado Jesús Mena Campos, director general de la CONADE, a que reciba también su reconocimiento. Ahí está el licenciado Carlos Padilla Becerra, presidente del Comité Olímpico Mexicano, y el reconocimiento también de todos los nayaritas. Pedimos en este momento a Ruperto Herrera, presidente de la CONCENCABA, nos dirija su mensaje.
Queremos agradecerle al gobierno, al Comité Olímpico, a la CONADE, por haber organizado este magno evento. Felicitar a todos los participantes, especialmente a los equipos de México, de Puerto Rico y de República Dominicana que han alcanzado el boleto para los Juegos Panamericanos. En nombre de la Confederación Centroamericana y del Caribe de Baloncesto, declaro oficialmente clausurado el torneo Centro Básquet. Muchas gracias.
And with the playing of the national anthem and these pictures of triumph for Mexico, we hope you've enjoyed the Centro Basket here. And with this moment, we'll say goodbye. We'll see you soon, hopefully, on Live Basketball TV. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope to see you soon. Bye for now.